I'm Dave Close, I'm the director of Hot Chocolate Trust, and we've been working with young people in Dundee City Centre for the last 20 years. A few volunteers started going out onto the grass area in front of the church, because the grass has always been a kind of congregating point for young people from around the city, particularly alternative culture young people. The volunteers simply wanted to get to know them, so they started going out on a Saturday afternoon when the grass was busy. It was October and quite cold, so they took hot chocolate with them as a kind of hook to hang those conversations on, something to share, something to gather around. And so they became the hot chocolate people. They asked the young people if there was space in the building that they could use, what would they like to do with it? And a lot of the young people were in bands, didn't have anywhere to rehearse. And so the sanctuary of the steeple became a death metal rehearsal room. And around that, music making grew more relationships. Out of those relationships grew new ideas, new actions that the youth workers and young people could take together. Off the back of a kind of growing relationship with Rank through the years of their investment in Dundee, we've been delighted to be able to create an opportunity with them for Chantal, who had been a young person at Hot Chocolate for a number of years and who had taken on various different roles and responsibilities within that.
So I'm Chantal, I'm a youth work trainee at Hot Chocolate for the Rank Aspire programme. When I was about 16, 17, all my friends came here. We just came here and all met here. But yeah, there's definitely a massive sense of community, and there always has been. And I say it so much, but so many people call this their safe space and their community. We've seen people at the door and we were like, let's just go in. And I've never left. I think to a lot of people it can be quite intimidating that it's in such a massive church, but the minute you step into the door you're like, wow, this is not a church. Well, it is, but it's not. One of my main reasons for always kind of wanting to volunteer here was Hot Chocolate helped me so much kind of growing up, so it was I'd love to do that for somebody else, which I feel I'm starting to do, so it's really heartwarming. And because you're able to just focus on whatever you're doing, whether that be lino printing or just drawing, just conversation starts to flow a lot easier. And I feel a lot of young people just feel safer not having to stare at you and answer all your questions. If they're just drawn away, then they can talk at their pace and just kind of, if they feel safe enough to talk, then great. If they don't, it's fine, let's just keep drawing. The sense of working with other people from the RAP programme, they're all really good, and I feel we all learn from each other. Specifically when we were down in London, we were all just kind of just bouncing off each other with, I do this and you do that, and yeah, it was really nice to hear how everybody else works.